All right, Carlos, we're going to have a hitters meeting right here at the Skybox.
Love these.
Last week, we had a lot of young superstars. Bobby Witt Jr. came on, talked with us, and we had Josh Young from the Texas Rangers come on. And I've done a lot of Skyboxes with you, and you've said some things where I'm like, there's no way I could hit like that. All right, so I'm going to throw to some sound right here when I asked him about his approach because it mirrors what you talk about. Take a listen.
Josh, do you find yourself sitting on pitches, or are you looking more quadrants that you feel like you can drive the baseball?
Well, it kind of depends on where I'm at, but when I'm going good, I'm just sitting fastball up and in. If I'm on time to that, I can adjust to anything else.
Oof. Okay. I see.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Sitting.
Well, all right. So my thought process as a hitter was always to sit heater, middle away, right? I wanted to be able to drive the ball to right center, and then if you hung something off speed, I was a little out in front, bang, got you, and then, you know, cover the inside part of the plate occasion. Chipper Jones used to say, if a guy can dot 3 heaters on the black inside, tip your hat and walk away, because I don't think they can consistently command in here.
Yeah.
And he says that, how am I covering your hottest heater up and in and able to handle anything on the outer third?
Yes, I understand why you would say, you know, like, I can't do that. But you know what? We've been indoctrinated over the years just to think that the only way to hit is just to look middle away and react inside, right? That's kind of the default mode for most hitters. Now, does that mean that that's the only way to hit and that's the optimal way to hit? Not necessarily. As a matter of fact, if you want to grow or get better, you kind of have to question the status quo. Right? That's one of those ways.
How many
you get better
times
at.
would you be pitched up here, though?
Okay. Not often, but sometimes, but this is what it does. And I want to take you through some at-bats of mine and other hitters that I think are using a similar approach.
Okay.
Because you actually can look up here. By the way, let's pause it before we go any further. Again, this is what me getting effective velocity reports. This is when I started doing this. And here I am sitting up and in, and you saw effective velocity of 98, basically getting ready early. It's about timing. Fastball up and in this spot, right? 95 EV. So I'm
you know
expecting
that's Tommy Hunter, right?
Tommy Hunter.
So you know 95 is his, like...
Well, he throws 92 miles per hour. At worst, if he throws me the four-seamer, 92 miles per hour in that area, it acts as 95. So if I'm covering 95, there's nothing else he can throw me that he's going to throw and by me because I'm ready early enough. So I'm going to load for exactly that. Let's play it. Blagada. That was a cutter inside. That was not 95 miles per hour. He threw it in the spot.
Right in your spot.
Right in the spot that I was looking, and I absolutely crushed it and kept it fair. And if you look at my posture, you can kind of tell I'm not bending over. I'm not hitting around my front side. All right, here's again. This is what I'm looking at. Fastball up and in.
Why are we picking on
95 EV. Here we go. Let's play it. Let's play it. Oh, he threw me a curveball. Now, I was looking up and in, heater at 95. But because there's no rush in me, I have no panic because I am so early to hit and controlling my load that when he popped that curveball above the line that I'm looking, I saw it, and I'm a predator at the plate. Let's pause it. I'm a predator at the plate, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as I see something that just snaps that red light, like, oh my God,
This
this
is similar
is so
to what
fast.
Austin Riley's saying, I hunt windows.
There you go. You are hunting, right? So you're a predator up there. And if there is a pitch that just looks too fat, you're going to hit it.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it. But this is where I'm focusing on and trusting that that instinct, that hitter instinct, display it, I'm going to react. Like, look, I'm going to Jason Grilli. Let's say same approach. Look at that pitch was.
That's not in your spot.
That's not where I'm looking, but when I am landing and it just shows up and it's so fat and I see it and my posture is right, here comes that swing. That pitch was on the black away, and I hit an absolute missile right back up the middle.
It's a big game. It's all the
Look,
same
let's
game.
pause this because I want to show you what that ball is.
Wow.
Go right at contact. I mean, that pitch is on the black
Yeah,
outside. Now, what you can see is my posture. I'm not striding in. I'm not going like this, right, like over the plate. So I'm not hitting around my front side. I deliver a clean blow to the baseball, bullet to center field.
So leave that up there. Leave that up there. So I used to be a diver. Like, I used to dive in.
Right.
So kids at home, you could take almost like another bat. Don't break your ankle. but you put it like right here, so you tell yourself not to step on it.
Right. It's a great drill, actually.
To try and not.
But I'll say
dive.
this. Leave it there. You know, you were to stepped in and you used to hit around the front side because it actually feels good. Because you have this hinge, right? This hinge right here, and you can really drop head on everything, utilizing the hinge to your advantage. But that's not the only way to do it. Let's keep on playing, because I want to show you some other hitters who I think, you know, do the same thing, not perhaps exactly what we're talking about, but they're ready for the heat. That way inside, it was 99 miles per hour. Way inside, he hits it for a home run in the upper deck. You're like, okay, if he's looking in there, he's not gonna be able to hit anything else. That ball was absolutely blasted. And look how healthy that hack was. He can't hit anything else. He's dead red. Well, that pitch is out over the plate, but he is so early that when he sees this fat pitch out over the plate, he's able to still hit it because he's a predator out there. He's not gonna take that off-speed pitch. Now think about him waiting for that pitch middle in, fastball. This pitch gets hung, he crushes it because he's not rushing to anything. There's nothing that the pitcher can throw by him because he's ready for the worst. So everything is slower and lower. So you use gravity to your advantage. How about Harper? Harper is one of these guys. Can you back that up real quick? Because I want to show you something.
Good.
Let's pause right there. Let's say he's looking up and in. Look at his posture. You can actually tell that he's almost creating space inside and staying really tall, but he still hits the ball the other way. Watch this. So he's ready. No rush in his swing. That ball's out over the plate. See how he's almost falling that way when he swings? Goes the other way for a home run. Blasts it left center field. That was an absolute bomb. Right here. Okay, he got the fastball. I love his swing.
I want to do my career over.
So, yes. I love this one.
Better be doing that in Team USA, baby. Oh, bang.
This is a type of thing that I think when you teach younger kids or younger hitters, it's about timing. So it's not about like, let me rush to the fastball up in here. It's about, can you give yourself enough time to hit this one, right? And when you do, then now you're able to react to everything else. If it's in your cadence, if it's there and it shows up, you're a hitter. Your eyes are gonna be like, destroy it. Or your eyes are gonna be like, I'll tell you what, those low and away sliders.
Did you chase in a lot?
Okay, great question. You may chase up. You may chase in, not so much, but you may chase up. But that's okay, because would you rather, I mean, you can chase down here if you want, but you're still gonna chase down here.
Yeah.
You're always gonna chase pitches close to where you're looking. So if you look at middle away, your chases probably were down and away sliders.
Yes.
Down and away changeups from lefties. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's trade it. I'll chase up. It's okay. You know, it's fine. So you're just trading where you're chasing, but at the end of the day, it's that risk-reward ratio. The approach that we were taught, the default, which I used a lot. You know, I'm here, and if we could use this camera, I'm here, right? I would stride a little bit close. I would utilize this hinge. Man, I felt so powerful. But look, I'm hitting around the front side. You throw a pitch here, and I had to dive out of the way. I'm pulling top spinning stuff, you know, to right field. As soon as I stood up a little bit straighter, and now I'm looking for this pitch, and I'm loading early enough because I'm thinking of the effective velocity of this pitch, there was no rush, no panic. I knew that there was nothing the pitcher could throw by me because I was ready for the worst. So, yeah, I understand that default, we've been indoctrinated to thinking that that's the only way to do it. It is a way to do it. There is risk-reward involved, but I like asymmetrical risk-reward, okay?
Man.
Sit on a pitch, everything else, you'll be able to see it, and you blast it.
It's good.
Let's go to,
I love it.
Let's go to work. Let's go back and...
I love it, Roflo.